Hey guys, today is day 9. We have a lot of stuff to talk about, so as usual I need you to lock in and let's start right away. So first thing first, small update, reach master in PvP, nobody cares, not important. Now, in the last video, did I have L4 in Doki Doki in my last video? I don't remember. If I did not, this is the team I use. I play manual because the auto targets suck in L4. My real Mocha a lot of time don't focus on the guy with the CC, but the guy with less HP, which is not with the CC a lot of time. So it's a huge problem. That's why I played in manual. I do have a good team, a decent team for L3 that I can use to farm in auto mode, and the team is Real Mocha, Grey, Freya, Kloss, and Kraken. But it's not good enough for L4. I actually don't have enough damage. But we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what I think could be the possible solution. Now, the two updates, the big one, are Terrormaton L3. This is the team that I use. Basically, I didn't do any trick. Like, the first time that Dieting did the skill 3 on the boss, on the main body, it was without the support of the skill 2, but it does so much damage at this point that the first skill 3 without the passive, without the help of the passive, still did a lot of damage, and then the second skill 3 that it does right away on turn 2, thanks to Lily, it's so much damage that I can just go for the kill, and that's it really. There's no trick behind the team, it's just pure amount of damage. It's a very ignorant team, and it's like raw strength. And then this one is beautiful. This one is L4 Aurora. If you didn't notice, I'm very proud of that actually. And this was so difficult, honestly. It does a crazy amount of damage. I think I got lucky because they didn't apply that. Like, the boss didn't apply one malus on Dinah, which is usually the weakest character that I have in the team. Like, she dies so freaking much. It's I really need to improve her situation, like her defense, because she sucks when it comes to that, but she's obviously amazing when it comes to debuff. And as you can see, my main damage dealer now is not Dieting anymore, but it's Rosa, so we're gonna talk about that. And also here, TShadowflame Hoyan, I made a decent team that can farm. I think I have 90% win rate, actually, not 100%, but 90% is still good enough. And it's Freya, Kloss, Dieting, and Rosa. Rosa is the main DPS, Dieting is the second DPS. And now, let's talk a little bit about progress, because I think a lot of people probably at this point are stuck in the game. It could be on Threshold, it could be on Green Pursuit, it could be on both. And so, actually, let's go here. I think the most important stuff to power up your character, your teams, is the shell. The shell is very easy compared to module to build, because you just need to drop the shell and fully awaken them and then reroll the bonus. For module, at least for me, when it comes to speed character, it's so difficult because there are so many variables into that. You need to drop the module of the set that you want to use. Then that module must have a good, especially if it's like the one on the right, it must have a good main bonus. Then in the main bonus, supposedly you also need to have a good sub bonus, and it's such a mess. So the first thing that can help you to improve your team is the shell. Ideally for all your speed character, because by now probably most people, especially the one that watch my video, and if you follow my advice, most people focused mostly on their DPS. So as you can see, also for me, most of my mythic shell are for damage. These 3 mythic, what the name? White Fang, and also Revelation are all for DPS. Then I do have Artisan, which I think is going to be super important. If you guys are stuck, Artisan can help you so much, because usually one of the reasons why people get stuck is because one of their speed character dies very early in the run. And with Artisan that could be prevented, because it's a crazy amount of shield that it provides. And for the bonus, I would say in every pet, like every shell that you use on your speed character, you want to have HP on percentage speed, and then Dauntless. So Dauntless is this one that reduces the final damage taken by the Animus which have the shell equipped. And again, I'm trying to roll everything like that. I still have to finish this one, I still have to finish this one, and I still have to finish the last one. Now, Supernova in my case is for Linglo, obviously, because it's a shell for healers. And so the second bonus is not speed, it's healing on percentage. But yeah, other than that, other than like this exception, you want to have speed as a second bonus everywhere for your speed character. And when it comes to this character, I would say Black Flag is still good. Right now, Jackal Guard is very expensive to build, and if you have to build Mythic Rarity, I would give priority to the one for the DPS and then to Artisan. Both for the reason that I explained to you before about Artisan, but also because, like, the moment I post this video is gonna be the day when the brother of Oyan, I forgot the name, Olden or something like that, is gonna come out, and it's an SR, so probably a lot of people will be able to roll for him and find him, and he looks very good for Terrormaton and Aurora, especially for people that don't have Iron Reach. And he's gonna be super amazing with this shell, with Artisan. So I would say, guys, definitely go for Artisan, because even if you don't roll that character, you're still gonna use Artisan in your normal speed characters, and it's gonna provide you so much value. It's very good shell. And yeah, so Because of that, Jackal Guard, I would say, doesn't have that much priority. I'm trying to build mine, but I still didn't find the matrix that I want. Also, I think, because now I'm level 48, the moment I, I'm gonna, after the reset, I'm gonna reach level 50, and at that point, I'm gonna start to farm Rengokutsu, because I really wanna get Count. I think Count, Fully Awakened Count, is gonna be super, super good on Real Mocha for Doki Doki. So if you're like me, and you don't have enough damage, also because you're not using Kazuyo, I really don't like Kazuyo. She's good, but I really don't like that character. It pisses me off so much that when someone hit a target with sleep, they wake up and they don't get, like, and my Real Mocha then cannot focus them and get the extra damage. It really bothers me to the core of my soul. So instead of that, I want to have my usual ignorant approach and just go for raw damage. And because of that, I really want to build Count. I think Count is gonna be amazing on Real Mocha, because it's just gonna give her Fully Awaken. I think he has 1200 attack, which is a crazy amount. Now I don't really care about Life Leech, but 1200 attack, flat attack, is gonna be amazing. And yeah, so probably I'm gonna start to farm that, also because I want Codex of Magic, which is amazing, and you can do so many crazy combo with that. And because of that, I'm gonna fall behind when it comes to Jackal Guard, but I don't really care that much. Right now, it's not that important in my opinion. So first thing to improve your situation is the shell. Now, second thing we have to talk about, and it's a little bit more complicated, is the module. When it comes to the module, let me give you an example. I would say, ideally, of course, you want to have everything outstanding or mythic rarity at this point. If you are like me, level 48, and you're farming L in L difficulty in pretty much everything, especially in the threshold, you always farm in L3 or 4. It's you're gonna need everything at least outstanding. Even outstanding is start to be kind of outdated, but I cannot farm good enough mythic module for now, so it is what it is. I have to use outstanding. I still have one epic shell, epic module here, because it's speed, and I still didn't find a decent one for her with speed. I think I finished everything with the speed rush set, so it's very annoying. It is what it is. I'm gonna change it soon eventually. When it comes to the main bonus, okay, this is gonna be important. I tried a bunch of stuff, and I think before I always told you HP bonus, defense bonus, and effect accuracy. Now, if you can, and your character don't die, you should go for two module with effect accuracy. If your character dies, because the effect accuracy at this point, when you farm in L difficulty, especially L3 and L4, you're gonna need, I think I have maybe Dyna, you're gonna need at least 120% effect accuracy. Like, it's becoming very, very important to have over 100% effect accuracy, because otherwise you don't apply the debuff. Like, it's not very consistent, and if you run your team to farm in auto mode, it's very likely that if you don't apply the debuff properly, you're gonna lose. Your team is gonna die. So I would say, if you can, go for true effect accuracy module. Now, it's difficult to have many effect accuracy module for Swift Rush. So what I do is always like one effect accuracy from Swift Rush and one from another set. And when your character cannot survive with two module of effect accuracy, ideally you want to have two module with HP bonus. I did a bunch of tests, and for me, HP bonus, it's like two module of HP bonus are more important than 1 HP and 1 defense, or 2 defense. Like, they make my character survive more. So I would say at this point, defense on percentage, it doesn't look that good on most character. And because of that, I will try to build everybody on 2 HP percentage, and then slowly get rid of all my def bonus module. But again, it's quite annoying to farm a module. It's so many variables, so many things to consider. A lot of time you find something very good, triple matrix, mythic rarity, and then it's like crit damage. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I don't need it. It's super sad. And yeah, but this is ideally, this is what you want to do for your build. For me, for now, unfortunately, I still have most of my stuff, HP, defense, and effect accuracy. I have one effect accuracy that I can move depending on the situation. So for example, if I farm a mode where my speed character don't die, I can take out the defense bonus and add one more effect accuracy. But usually everybody except Dyna for now, they have the same setup. So defense, effect accuracy, HP, and for example, effect accuracy, defense, HP, blah blah blah. It's always the same. And I don't have that many sets ready. For now I have like 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is all stuff that I do for test, so it's always the same module. Then I have one more for the healer, but I always also give it to Grey when I farm Doki Doki. Of course I changed the shell because it's you don't want to give Supernova to Doki Doki. And yeah, so this is the situation when it comes to my speed character module. I also want to make them, all of them, level 45, but man, they didn't do the freaking double drop event. Like, it's so annoying to waste your stamina on investigation. It's super bad. Like, the return for investment is very, very bad, in my opinion, when it comes to farm the book for experience, but man, it is what it is. We didn't get the event, so I will probably start to farm that stuff, at least from level 48 to level 50. I will farm experience. I will try to make... Let me see, Dinah for sure, she needs to be 45, just to get a little bit of extra stat, because she dies, it's the character that dies more often. Then ideally, I would also do Lily and Klaus. Linglo is quite good at surviving. Kraken, usually I give him the strongest set that I have when I farm Doki Doki, because obviously he's water, so everybody is gonna attack him, because everybody else in my team is green. And luckily Heinrich and Freya, they just reached level 45 just by playing, so I didn't have to invest any book of experience. Then I also need to do my... I still have no character level 50, like 35, 32, 23, 23, 20. And I'm stuck with all my mission, most of them, because I don't have like 2 animals reach level 50, 1 level 50. This one I have to do some run, but I can still do them. It's not difficult. This one I can do, and this one level 50. So I'm a little bit stuck with the progress here because of that. But again, it is what it is. I was waiting for the double drop event. We didn't have it. It is what it is. I'm gonna deal with that later. And so we talk about speed character. Now let's talk about DPS. As you can see, I have one new DPS that I didn't have in the previous video, which is Rosa. And as I announced kinda in the previous video, I spent all my perfect lattice on Rosa. I just need one more to finish skill 3. When I finish skill 3, she's gonna be perfect. Everything is gonna be level 5. Do I regret investing, what was this, like 10 perfect lattice on one character? Absolutely not. Rosa is a freaking crit machine. It's ridiculous. The damage she does, it's absolutely ridiculous. Is very, very good. It's amazing character. And I used the equipment that before was on dieting, so no changes when it comes to the equipment. She has no dupe, but obviously from now on I will keep in check the shop for the dupe that we have, because every time there's gonna be a dupe for Rosa, I'm gonna buy it for sure, because, I mean, a Rosa full dupe and full level 5 with the skill is gonna be crazy strong. It's gonna be super ridiculous. Now, when it comes to the shell, the main shell that she uses in, mostly now it's for PvP actually, is White Fang, which is also the one that I give to dieting when I exchange the equipment. And it has 50% attack, 17% crit damage, and 3% on the final damage. Now, this is not on the water attribute, because again, as I mentioned, I give this shell also to dieting, so they are different attributes. I cannot get a specific bonus here. And then the second shell that I use on her is this one, is Revelation, which I finished this morning basically. And this is so amazing. Like, oh no, change. Okay. This is Revelation again, and the bonus are super good. Look at this: attack percentage 16%, crit damage 17%, and odd animus final damage 7%, which is the obviously is the attribute of Rosa. I only use Revelation on Rosa, so I don't care about switching the last... like, this is what I want on the last bonus. Now, it would have been better if he had 3 Momentum Matrix, so I cannot use him for endgame, like, module set. But before I do that, like before I reach that point, I would have to farm Inferno. I'm not gonna farm Inferno for a while now, so for now this is good enough. And the effect of this shell on Rosa is ridiculously good. It's crazy good. Check this out. So, before the main body act, cause the animus to deal additional true indirect damage equal to 12% of the target max HP. And this is used on Terrormaton and Aurora, which has a shitload of HP. So it's already super amazing. With each critical hit during this turn. So basically this is not important because Rosa always have over 100% crit rate. So it's obviously every hit she does, it's critical hit. My goodness. And now, of course, there is a cap, so damage per hit cannot exceed 180% of own attack. So because of that, I kind of want to make Rosa level 50, because that's the best way for her to reach the highest possible attack, which is going to increase the cap of the shell. And of course, also getting more dupe would help with that, because we have the attack, but it is what it is. It's a SSR, so it's going to be super difficult to fully awaken when it comes to the dupe, but eventually with time, maybe it's gonna take a month or a year, but I'm gonna do it. And so I think we talk also about the news when it comes to DPS, so it's time to go for the clip. So this is gonna be my Aurora L4 run. For the team, we have Heinrich, of course, is for the strip of the immunity from the boss. Linglo is for the healing. Obviously, you need to take out the cursed shield from Aurora because it's super annoying, and with that you cannot do proper damage. And this is why I needed Supernova, because it's like the shield is very, very thick when it comes to L4, but also in L3. And so you need as much healing as possible, really. Like, you want to build your Linglo to give you as much healing as possible. Then we have Dinah for the debuff. And again, normally here I would go for 120% accuracy. I cannot do that because she's too squishy. And if I don't give her 2 HP bonus, like piece of module, she's gonna die. Even with 2 HP bonus, probably she dies. I think I only managed to do this because she didn't get one debuff. I have to try more, but I was so freaking tired. I tried for like 10-15 minutes this run. And Marvel is because it's gonna make my life so much easier with Rosa. Just by pushing down the turn meter of the Ad and Aurora, I'm gonna have so many extra chance for the character to crit while they have the debuff from Rosa stuck on them. So it's very, very important, because I still don't have skill 3 maxed out. Of course, now she has 100% chance to apply that debuff also with skill 1. But yeah, ideally I just want them to play the least amount of turn possible, because it's gonna make my life much, much easier, and Marvel is the best character for that, which kind of makes me happy because I didn't want to reset him, and now it's paying off. I decided to keep him. And then we have Rosa. Obviously it's the main DPS, and she has Revelation, and Revelation is so freaking good. You're gonna see it now. So it's she's very fast, so they're gonna all go before me. That's obviously a problem, but it's what it is. And then we start with the first strip, which is Heinrich. Then we apply the debuff with Dinah. Then we push back with Marvel, and then we start with the healing of Linglo. I know people say to put buff on your character before the healing of Linglo, but I don't have any character that put healing. Look at this. Look at the damage. This is L4. Look at the damage. It was so freaking good. It's so good. I love Rosa, and I love the shell that I gave it to her. It's amazing. Like, this is already half HP. And then, of course, every time someone do one crit, she's gonna attack them. Like, she's gonna attack the boss. Then more healing from Linglo, because otherwise everybody's gonna die. And now everybody is doing crit, so it's perfect, because this is maximizing the damage potential of Rosa. And as you can see, it was insane. Like, the damage from Rosa in this run was ridiculous. Do you see why I was mad? Because it was like 1 minute and 4 seconds. I was like, shit. It was almost 3-star. It would have been so cool to do 3-star on Aurora L4 on my first run. But yeah, it is what it is. It was still a good run. And again, the big problem is Dinah. Dinah don't survive most of the time, so I need to make her a little bit more tanky. But for this one, I got lucky and it worked, and I was very, very happy, because I was suffering to do this run. I was suffering. And let's move to the next one. So I actually canceled the clip with dieting. I don't know why. I mean, I know why. I was making some space in my PC, like in the memory. It was full of video, and I start cancel some stuff. But probably I recorded the clip yesterday, and I deleted my old video, and the clip was there, most likely. And yeah, so instead I'm gonna show you this theme, which is what I'm gonna use from now on, just for satisfaction. It's not as good as the one with dieting, but you will see why it's an interesting theme. I don't advise anybody to do this. It was just because I was doing some fun, like some test for fun. And what you're gonna notice is that this is Terrormaton L3. Now people invested into Chloros so that they can deal damage to the main body, and then dieting is gonna focus on the main body. I choose the ignorant approach, as always, raw damage, and I still do the raw damage with Rosa, because I invested into Rosa. Now, if you know how the game works, Rosa has the final damage reduced by the attribute disadvantage, but I just don't care, because she's that strong. And this is why I don't regret investing all my perfect lattice in Rosa. Of course, for this to happen, you need to have a Revelation as a shell. And I don't think I didn't try in L4, I don't think I can do it in L4. If I can, that's gonna be super funny. Actually, I will try later. But check out the damage. Yeah, that is the damage of Rosa with the attribute disadvantage in Terrormaton L3 after they buffed Terrormaton. Like, now it has extra HP that didn't have in the beta. So imagine if it didn't have the extra HP. I would probably kill it much faster with Rosa, with the disadvantage from the attribute. This ridiculous amount of damage, and she's just amazing. I really love this character. I'm very happy I decided to go for her. And yeah, so this is my new team for Terrormaton L3. Of course, I'm joking. I'm actually gonna use dieting when I want to farm Terrormaton. But this was just super fun to do, and it's also very fast. Like, it's 53 seconds still, despite using a character with attribute disadvantage. And I think the combo with Rosa and Marvel is very good. Just the pushback from Marvel is so useful. And this is also why I'm curious about the new character that is gonna come out today. Not today, like after the reset. But yeah, I think that character only has the pushback on one enemy, not the entire enemy team. So I'm still gonna enjoy Marvel a lot, I think. But yeah, this is the clip of Terrormaton now. So because I cancelled my old clip about Shadowflame Hoyan, I'm gonna do a new run now, and so I can show you how it works, at least the team that I made. I'm actually curious to try Revelation on him. Before, obviously, I didn't have Revelation because I was literally farming the boss because I wanted to make Revelation, so I was using White Fang, but now I'm just curious to try. Freya and Kloss have 120% accuracy rate here because I just killed the boss fast enough that I don't need extra HP. And so check this out. In continuous battle I put the focus on the main body always, because rarely they focus the ad, but of course I don't need that. And you want Rosa to go faster than dieting, because this way dieting is gonna crit and then also Rosa is gonna follow up, as you can see. Now I cannot one-shot the boss, but we get close enough. It's a little bit annoying because they attack a lot, like Shadow Oyan attacks a lot, so it takes out all the debuff, but it is what it is. We still have enough damage to kill him, and that's it. It's not even the best run. I actually had a run going for like 30 something seconds, but yeah, it's good enough for farming, and I have like 90% win rate with this. So I think we talk a little bit about everything, and the video is probably already quite long. And let me think, we can finish by talking about how to progress in the future with my account, but hopefully it's also gonna be somewhat useful for you. I would say now that I'm level 48, I'm gonna do, probably I'm gonna farm experience. As I mentioned before, I really want to try to make as many characters as I can level 45 and then go for the level 50, because I need it for my mission. So I'm gonna farm investigation ideally until level 50, because at this point I don't need to change many things about my threshold and Green Pursuit. Now I do need to farm Green Pursuit more because I need to reroll a lot of bonus, but I will do it anyway when I unlock Rengokutsu at level 50. So when I unlock Rengokutsu and I start farming with the drop, I will also do some reconfiguration. And once I finish count, I will try and see if I can farm L4 Doki Doki in auto. If I cannot, I will just farm L3, and I will try to finish the equipment for all my speed character. At that point, once I finish everything for the speed character and I have the powered up Real Mocha, that should be enough to, hopefully, that should be enough for Doki Doki farm. If that's still not enough, I will consider building Kazuyo. I really don't want to build Kazuyo already. No, actually, it's not 5-star. Oh my goodness, she's not even 5-star. So I really don't want to do it, but if I struggle too much, I will build Kazuyo, and with that, hopefully, I will just need to adjust, again, all the speed of all my character, and that should be enough to farm L4 in auto. But yeah, once I have L4 in auto, I can improve all the equipment for all my speed character. Then I will start to farm more consistently Aurora L4. Then I finish more DPS, like more set for DPS. And then at that point, I should have everything I need for Terrormaton. If I don't survive there, I will probably build Valerian. I'm kind of curious to try the new character. I will roll, obviously, for Oyan and the new character, the new SR, but I'm not planning to use them anytime soon, technically. We'll see, I will see. I will need to make some combination to farm L4, but I don't know. It depends on what is the problem. I never tried L4, so I don't know what's gonna be the weak point of the team. We'll see when it's time. And that's it really for this video. Sorry, it was a little bit longer than usual, but hey, it was a lot of information, a lot of update and stuff, so I hope it was useful, and to see you again in the future in the next one. Bye bye, have a good day and a good weekend.